This man threatened to kill someone over a hot dog price. Not a joke, not hyperbole, an actual death threat. Over $1.50. While retail empires worth billions collapsed around it, Sears, Toys R Us, Bed Bath & Beyond, Costco became the third largest retailer on Earth. $242 billion in annual revenue, 90% membership renewal rate. And it all comes back to that hot dog. This is the story of how one man's crazy principles built the most profitable retail empire in history. And if you enjoy stories about companies that defied conventional wisdom and won, subscribe to the channel. To understand Costco's empire, you need to meet the man who almost never built it. 1954. Jim Sinegal was an 18-year-old college student who needed a job. He walked into FedMart, a discount retailer in San Diego, and met a man who would change retail forever. Sol Price, the godfather of warehouse retail. Price had a radical idea. What if you stripped away everything expensive about shopping? No fancy displays, no advertising, no frills, just pallets of products at the lowest possible price. Sinegal didn't just work for Price, he studied him for 30 years. When Price opened Price Club in 1976, the first true membership warehouse, Sinegal was there, learning every detail of the model. By 1983, Sinegal was ready. He partnered with Seattle attorney Jeff Brotman and opened the first Costco warehouse on September 15th. The student was about to prove he'd learned everything, and then some. Here's what Sinegal understood that everyone else missed. Costco doesn't make money selling you products. They make money selling you the privilege to buy products. The membership fee, $60 to $120 per year, 73.4 million members worldwide, $4.77 billion in nearly pure profit. That's the genius. Traditional retailers mark up products 25 to 50%. That's where their profit comes from. But Costco? 11% average markup. Some items, they actually lose money because they've already made their profit from your membership. Everything else, they can sell it near cost. And when you're getting products cheaper than anywhere else, you renew that membership. 90% renewal rate, year after year after year. But Sinegal took it further. He created a rule that Wall Street analysts called insane. No product, not one, could be marked up more than 14%, ever. Analysts said he was leaving billions on the table. Sinegal said he was building something more valuable than quarterly profits: trust. $242 billion in annual revenue, $6.3 billion in net income. The 14th rule worked, but low prices alone don't build an empire. Sinegal understood something deeper about human psychology. He turned shopping into a treasure hunt. A typical supermarket carries 30,000 products. Costco? 3,700. Carefully curated, constantly rotating. You walk in for paper towels and find a $1,000 TV you didn't know you needed. But here's the catch. It might not be there next week, so you buy it today. And those pallet displays? They're not just aesthetic, they eliminate the need for shelf stockers. Products go straight from truck to floor. Lower labor costs, lower prices. Advertising budget? $0. Members are the marketing. Which brings us to the competition. Sam's Club, Walmart's warehouse answer to Costco. On paper, they should be equals. Similar number of locations, similar membership model. But look at revenue per warehouse. Costco generates $235 million per location. Sam's Club, $84 million. Nearly 3 times less. Sam's Club competed on price alone. Costco competed on experience, quality, and values. And there's one decision that proves it. Costco pays employees an average of $24 per hour. Sam's Club, $16. Industry average, $12. Wall Street said Sinegal was overpaying. He said he was investing. Employee turnover at Costco, 5%. Retail industry average, 60%. Training costs saved, hundreds of millions annually. Happy employees create happy customers. Happy customers renew memberships. It's not complicated. But Sinegal's masterstroke? He built a $59 billion brand that most people don't even know is a brand. Kirkland Signature, Costco's private label, 30% of everything sold in their warehouses. Kirkland Vodka, made in the same French facility as Grey Goose. Kirkland Batteries, rebranded Duracell. Kirkland Diapers, Huggies Manufacturing. Same quality, 15 to 20% cheaper, and Costco controls the entire supply chain. Once you trust Kirkland, you're locked in. You need that membership. $59 billion in annual Kirkland sales proves it works. Which brings us back to that hot dog. 1985. Costco introduces the hot dog and soda combo for $1.50. 40 years later, it's still $1.50. Adjusted for inflation, that combo should cost $4.41 today. Costco loses money on every single sale. So why keep it? Because it's not about the hot dog. The food court is at the back of the warehouse. You walk past everything to get there. Impulse purchases, treasure hunt discoveries. That hot dog gets you in the door. When Craig Jelinek became CEO in 2012, he suggested raising the price, just to break even. Sinegal's response? Quote, "If you raise the effing hot dog, I will kill you. Figure it out." Jelinek figured it out. The price stayed, because that hot dog represents everything Costco stands for. Consistency, value, keeping promises. And it generates billions in free publicity, like this video. The hot dog is just one example of Costco doing everything wrong and winning anyway. Conventional wisdom: pay employees as little as possible. Costco reality: pay them double and watch turnover plummet. Conventional wisdom: spend millions on advertising. Costco reality: let members do the marketing for free. Conventional wisdom: give customers endless choice. Costco reality: limit selection and make shopping faster. And here's my favorite. Sinegal said no to adding gas stations 8 times. He thought they'd distract from the core business. Today, Costco is one of the largest gas retailers in America. Massive profit driver, major membership retention tool. Even visionaries resist change, but when Sinegal finally said yes, he did it the Costco way. Lowest gas prices in town, 14% rule applies everywhere. Today, Costco operates 871 warehouses across 14 countries. The busiest location? Honolulu, Hawaii. Over $150 million in annual sales from a single warehouse. $242 billion in annual revenue makes Costco the third largest retailer on Earth, behind only Walmart and Amazon. In Japan, Costco locations are cultural phenomena. Shoppers travel hours just to experience the treasure hunt. During the pandemic, while other retailers struggled with supply chains, Costco's direct manufacturer relationships kept shelves stocked. 73.4 million memberships, but here's the real number that matters. 90.3% renewal rate. That's not just customer satisfaction, that's loyalty bordering on obsession. And it's built on a foundation that Sinegal never compromised. Treat employees well, treat customers better, and profits will follow, not the other way around. Jim Sinegal once said, "We're going to be a company that's on the side of the consumer." We're going to give them the best deal we can. While retail giants chased quarterly earnings and squeezed customers for every penny, they collapsed. Costco played the long game. They built trust, and trust compounds. Investors who bought Costco stock in 1995 and held it, 28,000% returns. Parents bring their kids. Those kids grow up and get their own memberships. Generational loyalty you can't buy with advertising. All because of a hot dog that costs $1.50. Costco proved something that modern business schools forgot. Treating people well isn't just good ethics. It's the most profitable strategy ever created. While empires built on greed crumbled, Costco built something that lasts. Jim Sinegal retired in 2012, but his principles didn't. The 14% rule still stands. The hot dog still costs $1.50. Employees still make double the industry average, and the empire keeps growing. Because some things are worth more than quarterly profits, like a promise, like integrity, like a $1.50 hot dog. This is how you build an empire that lasts. If you want to see more stories about the rise and fall of the world's greatest companies, subscribe to Rise and Ruin. And let me know in the comments, what company should I cover next?